Hello everyone, welcome back to Path of Exile, playing this solo self-found Juggernaut, having just finished Act 4. I guess there's like, I don't know what the reward you get for the spirit thing is. It's probably just respec points, right? Because, I don't know, just seems sort of optional. I can look it up later. Anyway, finished Act 4, heading on to Act 5. And boy, there was like... It took forever for the update to finish, kind of. Like, the update went off, and I was like, oh, I'll just kind of, hang out, do some other stuff, log back in. And when I tried to log in, it was like, oh, there's, oh, do I need to turn on... your client is out of date. You got to update it. I was like, oh, okay, fine, restart. That took like 15 minutes to download. Not a big deal. Went to go eat something. Got back, and it's like, oh, the PC servers are down. They'll be back in 10 minutes, according to the website. Which, by the way, absolute lie. I don't know how... It took at least half an hour. But the update message was just a static, oh, it'll be like it'll be 10 minutes. So it wasn't attached to anything like... I saw you over here, you fucking goat. It wasn't attached to anything tracking like how long the update was actually going to take. They're just like, we think updates usually take about half an hour. Hey, knock it off. Now, this is after I switched supports, right? I took out Rage or something like that and put in Brutality. So remind me what the heck Brutality is again? Just does more damage and, like, no elemental damage. So, yeah, like, without Brutality, it's 1300. With Brutality, it's, like, 1400. So not a huge improvement, I guess. Hey, we like rare rings. Where was I going? I was trying to get in here, that's right. More strikes. Get some more damage out of this character. I probably shouldn't be. Like, we're killing stuff just fine, right? I should just be getting life mastery nodes. If I were a good player, that's what I'd be doing. Recalling, of course, that I'm pretending we're still playing hardcore, right? I'm sure I could, like, go faster if I just took damage all the time. But I do want to, like, minimize deaths as sort of a point of pride. Can't jump over there, huh? Even though there's no particular penalty for them. I just think the game's more interesting if dying is something you try to avoid. Okay, I don't know what this guy's deal is, but I don't appreciate it. Put down a couple of my actual important skills there. I used a Vol, whatever it is. Ancestral War Chief, I think. It feels like I should go uphill. I don't know why, but I think we're headed towards the top of a hill. There's something over here, a crafting recipe. And there is a keystone that is near us that we apparently do want to allocate at some point. War cries are instant. Now I don't totally understand why that's allocated in the final build I was looking at, because it has the war cry on like cast when damage taken and not actually manually cast, so I don't think the casting time even matters. But I was thinking it would be nice for me, like, at the moment, because I'm doing this all the time and it's like costing me time. I could be smashing people in the face. Ooh. No, I don't want that. I get Basilards confused with Basinets. One of them's a sword, the other's a helmet. I wish you could set, like, a goal level for gems and just, like, auto-level them when they get there. Why do you make me click on it? And for most gems, presumably you would set the goal to 20. But for some, like, you might want it lower. Because there are trade-offs. Every gem there's a trade-off for leveling, but for many of them it's just like it costs more mana, and that's something you're like, that's fine. But for others, it like makes serious impacts. Like cast when damage taken, for example. The higher level it is, so cast when damage taken, you can slot on something, and it's like, you know, when you take 20 damage or whatever. I don't know the numbers. This spell is automatically cast, and if you level it, it's like if you take 25 damage, the spell is automatically cast. Which sounds like obviously a bad trade-off. Why wouldn't you just use the lower one? Assuming you want your stuff to be cast as often as possible. And the reason is that cast when damage taken has a limit on how how high level a skill it can use. So like at level 1, it can only trigger skills that are level 1 or lower. I don't know the exact numbers. It's probably not that. And if you level it up to 2, then it can trigger skills that are level 2 or lower. And so there's a trade-off where like you'd like the skill it's casting to be as high level as possible, but you also want to make sure it gets triggered often. So you level up the skill. You level up cast when damage taken until the damage level is at something you consider is low enough to still come up all the time. And you level up the skill itself to be the highest level skill that cast when damage taken can trigger on. I guess it's not cast when damage taken because that's for spells. We'll be using mark when damage taken, I think, or I don't know. Maybe the war cry. I don't remember. We're using it, I think, on Poacher's Mark, so we want it on mark when damage taken. So that's a skill we might conceivably not level up indefinitely. Even though for now it like really doesn't make any difference because we're not using it and we don't have the cast when or mark on damage taken yet anyway. But I'll just like level it up, and if it turns out it's too high level for whatever late game plan the build that I'm copying has, then I'll just like level it up again. It's not a big deal. What did they do in the patch, by the way? The main thing was they nerfed some of the Arch Nemesis mods. So some of the rare monsters with crazy mods are not quite as strong as they were before. All those lightning things scared me, but then I was like, wait a minute, I'm practically immune to lightning. Unearth. Don't need that. Okay, is this the town? Oh, yeah, here it is. A reward. Okay, so I think my resists are all pretty solid, right? But the one I need the least of definitely is lightning. So we'll take the one that gives you not lightning. Yeah. Here we go. So we have a few items that are promising here. First of all, I apparently picked up a great mallet. I don't remember doing that. It could be okay, but why do I have all these like junk items? Oh, is this chromatic? Or I don't quite understand the rules for chromatic items. It's not. Okay. I thought they had to be linked, like this one, and that's not. So it doesn't work. This is a 4-link timber axe with pretty decent stats. I mean, okay, it's just a timber axe. If we put a rustic sash on it, it would be better than what we have for sure. And the sockets on it are kind of cool, but I don't really need to do that right now. I don't think. Right, let's see how this ring is looking. A lot of fire resist. Oh wow, this is like what? 46 plus 24 total resist. It's like 70 resists in total. Yeah. I think it's quite a bit better than this ring. Can't do that while I'm at the vendor. Fair enough. You can just have this stuff. Or, I don't know. I guess I'm supposed to be keeping something for the chance recipe. And what about this other ring? Not very good. So we'll throw these in here. Sacred Life, Sacred Life. I'm level 42 now, so I could use a hallowed one. Right? Yep, cool. I don't know. Why am I carrying around the Sacred Mana Flask? I really don't care that much about it. Where's my stash? Here it is. Okay. So what are we still looking for here? A helm and gloves. And maybe a second hand, but I think the bow counts because it's two-handed already. And a belt. Okay.
Freedom comes.
I don't know. I don't really want to buy anything. So, let's just head out to whatever the next quest is, I guess. It's just like kill people until you get somewhere good. Okay, keep up the pace, please. Who is that? Hello? Oh, you're like a good guy? Interesting. I can't jump down there. Can only jump where the gate is, not the gate, the railing is broken, I guess. Okay, we like new skills. Oh, I thought that fight was going to go longer. He looked like a scary dude. Apparently not. Don't really want that. It requires int. Alright. So we were headed up here. That's fine. I guess we gotta go northwest. Ooh, we like chaos. Well, I don't know. I don't like it as much as when you can use it for currency to sell to players. I could always leave the Solo Self-Found League if I ever wanted to, but I still do like... Hello? There we go. I do like Solo Self-Found better. It's just like, you know... All the currency items, as I've said... unless you're really top-notch in the league, you can do better selling or trading the currency items to players who have more leverage on them. And they'll give you back some of the scraps, which are still way better than what you would get from the item using the currency yourself. In Solo Self-Found, you don't have that option, and so you have, like, you get to actually use the currency orbs, which is cool, but you end up with worse results than if you just traded them. I don't appreciate being netted. A lot of damage on that, but costs too much int. We hit him. Yeah, man, those ruthless hits are so huge. Right, that's why sometimes it seems like the hits hit for more than other times, right? It's because of ruthless. 1 in every 3 hits does like twice as much damage or something. And so sometimes we clear out entire screens in one go, and sometimes it takes a couple shots. Okay, that was pretty cool. The big damage boost we got out of putting down the banner and summoning the Vol War Chief thing. Pretty cool. Why does my guy look like he's stunned? What is that curse over my head? The, like... It's not stun, it's something else. I think it might have been some kind of damage reflection. Joke's on them, I have unlimited life. But seriously, in games like this, damage reflection can be a very, very powerful effect. Because... Why is this stuff being shown to me? I don't know. Player damage is balanced against monster health, not player health. And so you generally speaking, would be happy to do more damage at all times. But if you ever start hitting yourself, that's not true. And if you, like, super outscale your health with your damage, you can be in a lot of trouble when damage is returned. Okay, so, like, there's all these different resistances. I think granite is the one you're supposed to take, especially if you're like an armor build. It's only plus 1500 to armor, where currently my armor is already like 1700. So 1500 like just doubles it.
Comes to those
I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to take some kind of resistance flask instead, but I never remember to use those, so... Alright, just give me granite, whatever. Okay, and now strikes target an additional enemy, and we can pick up attack mastery later for... Which of these nodes are we supposed to take? We can't take any of them now, obviously. We need another skill point, but... Do I want 1% increased attack damage per 16 strength? I have like 1,000 strength. So this would be like... per 16. So 160... So it would be like 15% increased attack damage. Right now. Perhaps more late. Surely more later. So I could do that, or... No, I think that's the thing to do. None of the rest of this matters that much. 40% more damage with hits at close range. I don't know what close range is, but we hit stuff from pretty far away. I bet it doesn't apply. This, we probably want the charge-based thing on this eventually. So we have frenzy and endurance charges pretty often. Okay, anyway. But that's all for later. Any of this I'm going to consider wearing. Less duration, but you're immune to freeze and chill. I mean, meh. It would be cool to have a thing to like, oh no, I'm frozen, get me out of here. But I'm sure I'm going to forget all these like fancy special use case flasks. I just like having more life flasks. However, this is involved in some recipes, so I'm going to hang on to it. And then this stuff is all kind of nothing. I thought there was something out there with 5 slots that I guess I didn't pick it up. Alright, on we go. Of course, I can gain access to the Templar Courts and slay the High Templar. Fantastic. Oh, wait a minute. How does this skill work again exactly? It gains more power based on how many enemies are close when you use it. The main advantage of it, of course, is the increased strike range, which I don't think cares about the power. But in principle, like, it would be a slightly more optimal to use this when many enemies are nearby. Oh, you're still here. I haven't even heard him, apparently. Just gotten through his energy shield a bit. Oh, you're stunning me. I think I just killed a dog? It's not great. Did I actually miss with one of those attacks? I don't think that's possible. Bone Shatter. Chance to hit, yeah, still 100. I mean, conceivably, we could face one enemy with a very high evasion. But it does say, like, your estimated chance to hit, even against evasive enemies, right? So, anything we're facing at around our level, we should be hitting 100% of the time. This looks like I should go in there, but apparently I can't. Which way is this depicted as being on the map? Southeast, huh? I don't know if that means anything, but just in case it does, I'll try to bias my search in that direction. But right now, like, this looks like a promising area, doesn't it? I guess there's barricades here. So maybe not so promising. Oh, what is? Oh, this is like a corrupted area. Okay. Look at these guys. There's a zillion of them. So I'll check this out. We are still looking for a couple of all gems after all. Unique boss is stronger. Okay, sure. Ooh. That's not bad. I think we're not going to end up using it because we'd have to enchant it up and the slots are good but not perfect. Although actually, they might be like very good because I don't need those slots for my attack skill, right? I'm not. Is that another Vol Ancestral War Chief? That's the one I already have, right? Yeah. Well, okay. But this would let me have a few more green skills out there and maybe attach them to something else. I mean, whatever. I'll just throw it away. So what were the other Vol skills I got? They weren't interesting, right? Purity of Ice, Purity of Lightning. Yeah, we're not using any of those. They're auras that increase your resists to various elements. I don't know if anybody runs those. Maybe there's some sort of support aura build. I know there's like a generosity build. You can tailor your character to basically just like give auras and stuff. And if you're planning to always be in a party, and your character just like doesn't do that much on their own, but you give out a ton of beneficial auras, people like having one of those in the party, or at least they used to. Maybe it's been nerfed enough that it's not worth it, or the meta has shifted in some other ways, but it's a thing you can do anyway. I could imagine maybe such a build might want purity of something, but probably not, right? You probably just want more damage. Path of Exile is all about damage and life. Oh, I put down my banner accidentally. Come back. That guy I did summon on purpose. So this is another hideout. I just like, I don't know. Like, you have to like clear out all the enemies in an area to gain access to a hideout that is styled in this way. And I don't want a hideout, but maybe I should clear one of these out so that, like, there's some quest thing. I don't know. I'll clear one out. Armageddon brand? Ah. Let's take attack mastery, and I think we want... Well, I'm still not sure. I decided we probably want the increased attack damage per strength. Because it's like, it's at least 15 right now, and it's going to be more, right? 15% increased attack damage is a good node, I think. But it's not crazy. Everything else looks pretty bad. Strikes which target enemies can do so from further away is maybe not crazy, but I don't know. I think I might just leave this for now. Go after something in this node, this area instead. Increased life recovery. What is life recovery rate? I don't know what that is. Well, let's just go grab all this and we can improve the reservation efficiency for determination, which we know is something we want. Are you the last one? Yes. Okay, so like I think I could now make my hideout in this style. Great. Fantastic. You guys, you looked confused in the corner there. So where am I supposed to go? Access the Templar Courts. No thanks. Put down my... Wait, what is that? Oh, I summoned the War Chief guy. I didn't even know I had put him on that button. This time summoning him on purpose. It looks like we need a little bit more damage output for this. Cool. What? You're like a ghost cursing me or something? Hey, I see an exclamation point. Finally, we're here. Let me in. I have the eye of whatever. And a waypoint. Yeah, I probably ought to go back to town. Look at all this garbage. Okay, first, let's check the stash. What do I still need? Helm, gloves, belt. Right? I have gloves. Here you go. Don't have helm or belt. This is a one-handed axe. How did this get identified? I don't know. Maybe it was... came out of something that identified automatically, I guess? Anyway, I don't want it. $54 to $112. So it's a little bit better on damage. The attack speed is better. It adds a ton of fire damage as well. But we ignore all fire damage, so that is not interesting. Right? We took the support gem that just throws away non-elemental, that throws away non-physical damage. So this is actually not that great. And then I have 3 sacreds for a hallowed. Did the Sacrifice of Dusk properly go into the map one? It looks like it did, probably. There's something else I wanted to do. Yes, this is like the area where I seem to be keeping all of my Vol Orbs. Apparently in the past I had some organizational system where some stuff went on the left and some went on the right, but I know I'm just throwing it all in here and I'll search if I need something. Alright. Back to the Templar Courts. Give me the scroll. Let me get to the one who's got the shield up, man. There we go. These guys are starting to have enough life that they survive one swing of the axe, which... Or, it's not an axe, it's like a hammer or something. So it would be nice to add a little more damage, I guess. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in here. I'm just gonna kill everything until an exclamation point appears. Okay, well, we're clearly not going back that way. What was that big flash of light that went up there? Do I want to mess with any essences? Weeping Essence of Contempt? I don't even know what Contempt does. But, like, yes, I guess? This guy doesn't seem to do much of anything. Contempt. Oh, physical damage. Alright, that's not bad. We like physical damage. It's the only kind of damage we like. Yeah, that like big old pillar of light that came up when that guy died. Was that just his death animation, or was that something interesting happening? Anyone? By the way, look at this stuff. It like, I'm sure this is on purpose, but the way these flags are, like I don't know, the red flag with the white circle and the black symbol in the middle, it like very much is reminiscent of Nazi regalia. I'm sure that's on purpose. We're meant to, you know, think badly of the Templars, I guess. And it's not especially subtle either, I guess, but I could easily have missed it. I don't pay a lot of attention to the decor usually in games. Or anything. Oh, resists elemental damage. Not going to help you against me. I'm incapable of dealing elemental damage. A rock breaker. Oh, it's one-handed. No thanks. Oh, maybe that's an attack. That's that guy attacking or something. Or teleporting? Like maybe that's his version of lightning warp? Dropping nothing, of course. Thank you. I know, like, it did drop something and the loot filter hit it, but dropping nothing of significance is just as offensive. You know what? What does my, my Weeping Essence do on a belt? Reflects physical damage? Never mind. I was like, oh, I could use a rare belt. My belt is out of date. I have this Weeping Essence I don't know what to use on. Turns out it would just do, like, I don't know, it would make it a rare, I guess, but it would guarantee one awful property. So, maybe not. Ah, I remember this area. This is what I was thinking we were going to be in when we went into the temple. And this is, I don't know, you fight a big Templar guy in here. I just remember the decor. No, you don't even, you're not a shop, huh? I don't even have anything to sell. What am I doing in town? Alright, probably about time to end the episode. Tomorrow we'll go check out this High Templar guy. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.